Although White had 3 darts at the 8s first. A little bit of an edgy dart at a double from Van der Voort allowed White to come back to the board and regains the 4-2 lead.
3 breaks of throw in this match now.
'83.
Big Dutch presence in this last 16 lineup at the start of play. Of course, Michael van Gerwen, the world #1 in this half of the draw, in the bottom half of the draw, up against Raymond van Barneveld later on.
And he's beaten Michael
43.
the last 2 attempts. Barney has down in Australia, and he's playing extremely well. Well, the darts are good, fluent
41.
throw. And I had a chat with Barney last night, and he kind of apologised for you know, last week against Max Harp. It was just one of those things, and he puts it all right. And to be quite honest, there's a lot of great players, but there isn't many better than Barney when he's on form.
Yeah, he's certainly the European qualifier with the greatest pedigree. Easy to forget that he's a qualifier for this tournament. Anyway, so 1 Dutchman guaranteed to go through. Van Gerwen, Van Barneveld, the last match of the afternoon session. We've already said goodbye to Benito van der Pas, but Vincent van der Voort has work to do here if he wants to make his way into the last 8 tonight.
59.
Peter Wright v Dave Chisnell, Kim Huybrechts against David Pallett in the top half of the draw. Winner of this faces either Dolan or Thornton, and the winner of that all-Dutch clash will face either Mervyn King or Rowby John Rodriguez. It would be great to see the Austrian go through in front of his home crowd. Mervyn King obviously would disagree with that, but great matches to come. Well, Van der Voort's down to 38, and a chance for another break here. And he's found the bullseye with his first dart as well, so that leaves 85. Couldn't find the treble 15, so just look to set this up as best he can and hope that Van der Voort fluffs his lines here. Double 8s. And he hasn't taken the opportunity, and White here, 2 darts for a 5-2 lead.
Yes, again, Van der Voort given the chance, but not taking it, so now to go 1 leg away from a quarter-final place, double 16, and he doesn't miss that very often. Well, it's 5 legs to 2 to Ian White. And Vincent just having too many wild darts, isn't it? I mean, like that one. You know, that's unlike Van der Voort to have flyers like that, but he's had quite a few of them.
100.
Well, it's not been a high caliber contest, but Ian White won't mind about that if he wins this leg. Could win with an average in the low 90s. He's been effective on his checkouts, though. Healthy stats as far as that's concerned. Not a single 180 from White so far. 6 140s, though.
140.
Make that 7.
Well, a 140 here or so for White would put him in good shape. Might have even more than 140.
140.
Down to a finish first against the Van der Voort throw.
81.
Again, that's such a sloppy dart from Vincent.
21.
The ton would have guaranteed a dart and a double. 140 would have given him 3 at a crucial time in the game.
41.
And he's going to come back now. The 25 or the 57 route. Looks like the 57. There needs the treble 20, and he's not. That's the only problem when you're going for the treble instead of that bullseye.
Which is what we talked about earlier in the Jenkins match.
It is personal preference, I realise that, but at least a 25 is going to give you the dart at the bullseye.
So 80, double 10 for a place in the quarterfinals. Double 5 underneath the wire.
Then you require 40.
And Van der Voort with 3 darts to hold his throw here.
You shot in the 8th leg.
Carry on into a 9th leg. Pressure just back on Ian White. Okay, he's got the throw here first, but needs to put that last leg behind him. Would have liked to have got the job done there and then, but still in a healthy position.
Well, this is where Ian White's got to concentrate, because if he's thinking that he should be walking off stage now, you can just lose your concentration there a bit, and all of a sudden you've let your opponent back in. There's a break of throw here for Van der Voort would certainly make this game a completely different situation.
100.
Why is that 170? The only check out of over 100 in the match so far.
100.
Must be very easy for players, I see, to, when they've had chances to win the match, and then they have to go on into the next leg and carry on. It must prey on their mind for a good few, or maybe 2 or 3 visits before they can fully concentrate again.
It does. You see it so many times. I mean, the big experienced players, then they tend to shut it off and just get on with the next leg. But certainly it happens more with newcomers, you know, that get a chance, and I think that's their big chance gone.
95.
And so before they know it, they haven't lost only that leg, they've lost the next 1 or 2 legs. You can't buy experience,
60.
you can only earn it, and that's what happens. You have to earn that experience, and you have to take the knocks, or the ups, the downs with the ups, I'm afraid, and carry on.
Well, somebody who took the downs with the ups yesterday, Teresa Dolan, has just made her way into the arena to our right-hand side, taking her seat ahead of a all-man's match against Bob Thornton later. But she may have to wait a little while longer to watch Brendan in action, because Van der Voort has broken the Ian White throw, and in keeping with some of the matches we've seen already today, we could well be going the distance here again. Brilliant.
Well, it's in a 160, and now a 170 was earlier on from this man Ian White, and now there's some work to do for Ian White, although he will have the throw in the last leg. If it goes there, he'd rather finish it off here and now.
96.
Another illustration of
58.
the totally unpredictable nature of darts. That's why we love the game.
It's only the 2 180s from Van der Voort, none from Ian White, which is unusual. 9 140s to the 7.
140.
The averages, both players would want to see that average up a lot more, especially the front 9, but as we've said so many times, Rob, you know, just get over the line and worry about the averages for the next game.
Yeah.
59.
Now it's the turn of Ian White to struggle to find any sort of rhythm and find any trebles. Van der Voort not having any problem here.
137.
He set that up very nicely. Potential 14 dart leg for Van der Voort here. 2 darts away from a 5-all scoreline, but Ian White looking to put the pressure back on.
Vincent, you require 66.
And he's still not down to a finish. 8-8 for Van der Voort. There it is. 5-2 down. But Van der Voort is now level at 5 apiece. White is to throw first, but I, for one, not reading too much into that.
Well, he's obviously got the advantage, but he needs to use it.
95.
Last ditch dart in the treble 20. So now Van der Voort needs to find a big score.
94.
95 plays 94 in the deciding leg. Chizzy and Jenkins went the distance. Morris and Pallett likewise. Hybrex and Pipe almost went the distance as well. Hybrex coming through that one 6-4. And this one into an 11th leg, and it really is the flip of a coin job here for me.
And we so often see a last leg match not really live up to its... Well, as I say that, Ian White hits his first maximum of the match.
What a time to do it. Yeah, I know what you mean. They often don't live up to their billing.
No.
And they can be very tense, nervy affairs.
121.
But Ian White is down to a finish first on his throw. He's made the most of that advantage so far. Still has work to do. Could do with a treble here. May
go 25 with the third dart, which he's done. The 25 would have guaranteed himself a dart and a double, but by hitting the bullseye guarantees him 2 darts at double top. Oh, and again you see that loose dart from Vincent. I mean, that is really a killer. Possibly give White 6 darts from here.
Maybe 2 is all he needs. Tops he wants. And he's underneath the wire, and Van der Voort, having taken out 160 in the 9th leg, looking at 145 in the 11th to steal this.
He should have been coming back to 126 though.
Oh, and he's found it as well. Oh my word! Well, he provided a champagne moment yesterday with full double 16, but that is arguably even better. Brilliant darts from Vincent van der Voort. A 145 checkout on the back of a 160 checkout in the 9th. And it's the Dutchman who goes through. 5-2 down, he wins 6-5. And this third day just keeps on delivering. Let's hear from Van der Voort now.
Congratulations. Darts tournaments in Austria are good for you. What a finish at the end.
Yeah, it was unreal. I mean, I should have lost this match, but Ian let me back in and I took my chance. So that's it.
You checked 160 and 145. I mean, that's quality.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. My energy level was very low, but I just stuck in there and took my chances at the end. So I'm really happy to win.
See you later again. Thank you very much. Vincent van der Voort, der Dutch Destroyer.